Amazing. All right. Keep it going for Aaron. Aria, everybody. Aaron, your house. So fun. And Josh and Troy, give it up for them. One big round of applause. Oh man, I'm so happy to be back here in the hat. Very fun. So for those who don't know me, you guys, my name is Alex.
Yeah.
I've been described as a happiness cheerleader. Yeah, kind of like a Labrador Retriever, okay? So if anyone here needs anything, let me know. We'll love to go get it for you, all right? Now, before we get into it, when I do comedy, my whole thing is like, I'm always trying to make you feel good, okay? My goal is never to upset anyone. I never want to offend anybody. You know, I tell jokes, I want to make you feel good. That's kind of our deal, right? Like you pay me money, I make you feel good, kind of like a prostitute. Except my job's harder because I'm not allowed to touch you, okay? So what I want you to do, I want you to look at whoever it was who arranged these tickets for you. Give them a little squeeze, would you? A little love for the amazing evening we're gonna have. Oh, look at all that love out there. It's so fun, you guys. Now, before I get started too, is anyone here celebrating anything tonight? Okay, who is it right here, front row, miss? And what's your name? Sarah? Everyone say hi, Sarah. Okay, Sarah, and what are you celebrating tonight? It's your birthday! Congratulations! Now, Sarah, I feel like everyone's having birthdays this year, you know? Very common, very common. I'm glad you're spending it with us. My mother taught me to be a gentleman, okay? So I would never ask how old you are. But Sarah, how much do you weigh? Oh, it's very fun. It's a very good crowd. I like a good energy in this room. Very fun. It's a very diverse crowd. Pardon?
This guy celebrated something today.
Oh, dude, you're the guys from the bar last night, aren't you? Yeah! Lunatics, okay? This guy the whole time, like...
Baptized today, Alex.
What'd you just call me?
I got baptized today, Alex.
You got baptized today, I thought... Okay. Last night he was talking about giving himself a self-circumcision. The bar. He was like, I could do it right here. We're like, no one is asking you to do anything like this. What is going on? Where is this coming from? And then he just started vaping, and you're like, there's the problem. Well, thanks for taking a break from TikTok to be here, my man. That's very sweet of you. 19 years old, that guy. I will warn you, this show is longer than 15 seconds, okay? Yeah. If you don't like a joke, you can't just swipe. It won't change, all right? Okay, now the other thing about it, like it's very good. I like, you know, like you're trying to be interactive and fun, and it's good, but here's a few things. Like, I usually don't mind heckling too much, you know, when I'm at my show. I kind of like, it's okay. But just remember though, dude, like I live in a van with a dog, and I've been looking for someone to argue with. Yeah, and I'm petty too. Like, you embarrass me tonight, I'll follow you home. I'll take my home to your home, okay? Good crew, yeah, okay, thank you. I like it. We got some more experienced people here in the front, sir. I like with the arms crossed, that's very nice. Just very like a Roman emperor. He's just like, make me laugh, funny man. Or he's just pissed. He's like, when is this magician gonna do a trick, you know? Thought I was seeing a magic show, this guy with the suspendies. That's very good, thanks for coming out, it's good. I like it when we have the experienced people in the crowd, it's cool. I didn't know the cruise ships came to Medicine Hat, so very fun. It's very good. Boy. So you guys, I'm 36 years old and I live in a van. Yeah, people always ask me, they're like, dude, what's it like to live in a van? If you guys want to know, just go into any room in your house, shut the door. Now live in that. They'll be like, this sucks, I want out. You can't. Yeah. You know what's funny too? I find waking up in an RV, like mornings are the funnest. Because every morning it's like, I don't drink anymore, but when I used to, you ever know like you get blackout drunk and you wake up the next day and you're like, oh, what happened? You're like, that's every morning in an RV, okay? Like every morning I wake up and I'm like, oh, where am I? And I open the window and I'm like, sport check. Oh. Like, what did I do last night? I gotta get home to Walmart. You guys have a nice Walmart, I will tell you. Dude, you know what happened though the other day? I was staying across the street because they're doing renos. It looked like it's going to be a Mr. Mike's or something. No, Anytime Fitness, that's how I shower. So I was staying right across the street, and I had my window open in my bedroom, and the sprinklers. Yeah, the auto sprinklers come on, and I hear like a down the side of the RV, and I'm like, what is that? And then next thing I know, there's a dart of water just coming in through the window. Just soaked the bed. Wild. Yeah. Very fun. Just sharing some stuff with you, you know? I don't know. It's a good time. Now, I live in there with my dog, Finley. He's a sweetheart, dude. He's a little chocolate lab. I think that's him right there. You can see that guy there. Oh, I just love him, man. He's the best. Sarah, do you have a dog? You got 2 dogs, okay. And what are your dogs' names? Denver and Rixie. Very nice names, I like it. And it like abbreviates to Doctor. DR, Dr. Dogs. That's pretty cool. Very sweet. We're the Dr. Dog Squad. We can fix anything. Except Sarah's sadness. I'm just kidding. You seem very jolly, Sarah. You're very happy. It's a good thing. I like it. It's my whole shtick. So what kind of dogs are they? What breed? No, take your time. There's, you know. You're fine. Border Collie mix and a lab mix. Okay, sweet. So the lab, they probably like shed all the time, eh? Yes. They're wild for shedding, those little dudes. I have to like carry a lint roller around with me all the time, which I think is really funny actually. I think like, because I have to lint roller my clothes all the time, and I think lint rollering your clothes in front of your dog is like taking your wedding ring off in front of your wife. Because he's just looking at me and he's like, hey, what are you doing? Are you going to see other dogs? Don't want them knowing you got a good dog at home? And that's like my favorite game to play with Finley. I'm always like, what is he thinking, you know? Because I think we both must think each other are just weirdos, right? Like complete weirdos. He's got to think it's pretty weird that I follow him around and I pick up his poo, right? He's like, at the dog park, he's like, Dad, this is so embarrassing. My friends are here. Why do you do that? And then I don't know if you guys ever noticed, sometimes the dog bags are like stuck together. So then you have to be like, okay, there we go. And then you go in for it and you get it. And you're like, oh, that was way too cold. That's not his. You have to put it down. Grab the next one. And this is the one right here. So he's gotta think I'm pretty weird, right? But then here's the thing. I think he's a weirdo because at home, he cleans up my puke. So who's to say who the real weird one here is, right? Now, before I did this, you guys, I used to be like I was a power engineer and an instrument mechanic at a pulp mill. Yeah, bud, okay. And Prince George, it was pretty fun. But yeah, so then I ended up quitting my job and I started doing this. Now, whenever I go home, my buddies back home, like none of them care about comedy. They're not asking like, oh, how's the comedy career going? How are things out there on the road? The only question they have, they're just like, dude, how many chicks are you hooking up with? Like that's all they want to know. They're like, man, you must like hook up with so many chicks, like touring around the country in your van with your dog doing comedy. No. Now, Medicine Hat, especially you back there, dude, let me give you a little tip, okay? If you want to pick up chicks, first of all, don't quit your job, okay? Yeah, and then sell your house and then move into one on wheels, all right? Yeah, do you know how hard it is to get a girl into a white van? Yeah, with tinted windows. Like, they've been warned of this their whole lives. And I'm like, but don't worry, miss, there's a puppy inside. Yeah, that's what the kidnappers say, right? Although I'll tell you, I thought it was going to be easy, because when I go online, and every girl's online profile, they're all like, I love travel, and camping, and adventures. I'm like, then get in the van.